Now this is for the remaining few million people that still believe in the globe. When you jump into the comment section and try to teach flat earthers about the globe a second time, what you seem to forget is we used to be you. And again, flat earthers are not retarded or lacking in any science education. We are lawyers, doctors, engineers, physicists, people with science backgrounds who never thought to look. We, us, flat earthers, have made them take a second look into their own profession, and just to find out that their profession was based on theory. They were learning from what they were taught. They are teaching what they were taught. They never thought to look. Because like I always say, before you ever got a chance to ask a question about your reality, the answer was already given and put in front of you, compounded, imprinted, psychologically conditioned into your head. Just so that when the flat earth theory came around, your responses were already there. They're not your responses. They were given to you. They were wrote for you to be ready for this. It's not a cult. And it's the biggest thing the establishment fears. Why? Because it unites every single one of us. Short, tall, dark, light, black, white, Asian, Indian, wherever you're from, whatever your profession, whatever your education level, we're all united in this. That's why there has to be a campaign on Flat Earth to break it apart, ridicule it, and make it as ridiculous as possible. Because that will kill the unity. Because this satanic system only survives on our ignorance and the division between us. They don't have to reinforce it. As long as we believe them, we reinforce the division between people. So even if you don't believe the earth is flat, let's just wake up to the fact of anything that goes against the establishment, they will try to stomp out. They won't let it breathe. They will do everything. You will post something on FB and they will put a Snopes report underneath to instantly condemn it. To give people not even the chance to make up their own mind about the truth. Because like I said, before you get a chance to ask a question, the answer was written for you. So be careful how you respond and calling flat earthers retarded. Because if you haven't looked into it, you have no valid point. You don't have a comment to comment on it until you know all about it. So like I said, look into these profiles of these flat earthers. See how they talk, and then evaluate if you're dealing with somebody who's retarded or someone who's actually used the science methods and investigated and found out that our reality is not what they told us it was. Because that is exactly what it is. Now, I first came across Flat Earth in 2014, beginning 2015. It's almost 4 years later. It's not going anywhere. It's actually picked up steam and has more investigators. More people are intrigued. And that's what's supposed to happen. Because when your mind is awake, it's like a sponge. It wants to learn. And once you learn one thing, you move on to the next thing. And then the next. And then the next. That's what flat earthers do. So calling us retards and morons is absolutely moronic. And you're only showing your fear of truth. And you don't want your little bubble popped because you want to keep your head in the sand. We're going to pull your head out of that sand whether you like it or not. And then the only thing you can do to save your little made-up reality is denial and cognitive dissonance. That's all. Proof of flat earth is everywhere around you. Water, planes, land mass, they all prove flat earth. The movement of the sun, the movement of the moon, the size of the sun, the size of the moon, horizons, any river, any stream, any brook, any lake is flat earth proof. And on that note, have a good day, folks. Love you all.